This video is brought to you by...
Hey, what's up? What it is? Yeah, it's your boy AC Green. And we at the end of the year again. And what I came to do is to come and thank you personally for supporting the brand all year long. And also what we want to do over here at Cool Green Clothing to show to you our appreciation and love and support for you that you've been having for us all year long. What we're going to do is we're going to kick Black Friday off early just for you. So go online right now at coolgreenclothing.com and take advantage of these amazing sales that we got going on right now. And also, by the way, you already know, if you ain't cool and getting the green, you're in the way. And that's just basic.
What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story and all the details in the case. For the day one fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Let's get right into the story. I'm sure everybody around 30 years old and up remembers a time when people had fun. Whether it was linking up with a few friends, hitting a nice lounge or club, sliding to a restaurant to eat with your peoples, even going to block parties, cookouts, or events others might throw. You didn't even have to really be invited. If you was with somebody who knew the person hosting, it was all love. Now I won't sit here and act like in them days there wasn't fights or even shootings. But for some reason, it seemed people had more self-control. Most men were on a respectful type of time, mostly focused on women and having a good time. If somebody stepped on your shoes and apologized, it wasn't about nothing. You say you good, bro, and keep it moving. Or a light shoulder bump in a crowded room wouldn't turn into a full-fledged beef and shootout. I hear people all the time, especially teens and individuals in their early 20s, say I don't even attempt to go places no more with a lot of people because it's only gonna get shot up and somebody gonna lose their life. It's not about having fun no more, but who got the most guns, switches, and what ops gonna be there. Even if people don't know each other, for some reason, at certain places, something almost always seems to happen that ends in a senseless hit, making it a sad and boring time to live in because some people want to stop the fun for everybody. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we'll discuss a case of what was supposed to be a fun pool party that turned fatal. Back in 2019, 29-year-old James Diggs IV was a hard-working young man with 2 kids, one being a 2-year-old daughter. James looked out for his people around his way in the Glen Oak neighborhood he lived in, doing things like helping older people with bags and looking out for the kids in the area. But he had an especially close relationship with his mother, in which they considered each other more than mother and son, but best friends. After working hard and being a father 24/7, James decided on July 5th, 2019, he would attend a pool party he was hearing about in Glen Burnie, Maryland. It was a nice day, and when he told his mother he was ready to head out, she told him to be careful, and he stated, "I know, Ma, I gotta work in the morning. I'ma take it in, not too late." James pulled off and headed to the party at Glen Burnie Swim Club at 500 Everett Road. Once he arrived, the vibe seemed cool. Nice summer day, everybody relaxing, enjoying the pool. Not too far away was a 21-year-old man named Jacoby Johnson who lived in the area. He called his homie, a 20-year-old man who we will call D. Jacoby stated like, "Yo, it's a pool party. We should slide through." It was getting a little later into the day, but D agreed. Jacoby picked them up and they headed to the pool. Jacoby told D and another homie who was with them at the time, "I gotta pick something up from somebody there. So don't worry about it. We won't be too long. We're just gonna see what's going on." As they pulled up to the parking lot, it was crowded with people leaving. Jacoby was driving slow, beeping the horn so people could get out the way. Amongst the crowd was James, who was also leaving at the time. Jacoby, getting irritated with the crowd, hit the gas and hit James' leg with the car, causing him to jump up and shock and land on the windshield of the whip, causing it to crack. As everyone looked at Jacoby, Like, yo, what is you doing? He grabbed the gun out the glove compartment, got out the whip, and started shooting, hitting James, a 21-year-old woman, and also a 27-year-old man. As people ran in a panic, Jacoby fled the scene, but stopped not too far away near the intersection of Pamela and Old Stage Road, where he and D got out and threw something in the bushes before driving off. Witnesses looked in the bushes and found the gun before calling police. As they arrived to the scene, they found the injured young lady and man both shot but in stable condition. But unfortunately, James was hit multiple times and pronounced gone on the scene. Once police talked to witnesses, one person gave them the gun they recovered from the bushes, which matched ballistics from the shooting scene. More witnesses stated they recognized the shooter, and surveillance footage from the pool and nearby apartments showed the incident and car leaving the scene. A warrant was put out for Jacoby and D. D was tracked down and taken into custody, charged with accessory after the fact for hiding a gun with Jacoby and not reporting the shooting. As witnesses stated, he was in a car but wasn't the shooter. He was released on bail not too long after, but Jacoby went MIA. James' mother spoke to the news about how her son was her best friend and a hard-working man and good father. The last thing she said to him was to be careful, in which he stated, "I already know, ma." She stated the hardest part of it all was explaining to his two kids their father was gone. About 1 week went by. Then on July 12th, 2019, Ocean City police conducted a traffic stop of a car that was speeding and had dark tinted windows on Baltimore Avenue about 8:15 p.m. As they pulled the vehicle over, they noticed the smell of grass coming from the car. They asked the driver and the passenger to step out. They asked for their names and ran them through the database. The driver was clean and got a few citations for speeding, dark tints, and having under 10 grams of grass. But when the name came back of the passenger, it was Jacoby. The police realized he was wanted for murder back in Anne Arundel County. He was taken into custody and extradited back to the county jail, charged with first-degree hit, 2 attempts, and weapon violations. While awaiting trial, Jacoby became cool with somebody he was locked up with and told him details about his case, stating, "Yeah, yo, me and my mans was going to pick something up and to check out the pool party. I tapped the dude leg with my car and he landed on my windshield and got mad." Jacoby claimed he was also mad because the car was a rental and somebody else's name. So he grabbed the gun and started shooting at James and the crowd. He claimed they was cracking slick or talking crazy to him. As the case made its way to trial, the courthouse was full of witnesses, including, to Jacoby's surprise, his homie he told about the case in jail, and D. They both took the stand and testified about the incident. D from the day it happened, and the other man from what Jacoby told him while being locked up together. For his corroboration, D took a plea deal and got 5 years for accessory after the fact, but Jacoby would be found guilty on all charges and sentenced to life plus 20 years. Rest in peace to James. I send my deepest prayers and condolences to his family, especially his 2 kids and his mother. It's crazy how some people get mad because of something they did. Everybody was at the pool party cooling, about to leave, until Jacoby came with that kind of energy on that type time. You drive through the crowd, beeping, then you hit somebody and get mad because everybody else wanted to know, like, why is you geeking? It seems to me Jacoby wanted to get a reaction. Some people hate to see others vibing and enjoying themselves and gotta show they tougher than nails. But in the end, you turn a fun summer day to you taking a life and changing the life of kids, families, and others who were shot at or shot at the pool party because of ego. And both of your mans from the streets and jail told on you, because that's usually how it goes. When you do something cruddy people attract other cruddy people. There's no principles, morals, or loyalty among certain type of dudes. Yeah, man, crazy story. Rest in peace to James. I send my prayers to his family. I ain't gonna talk too much more about this one. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Definitely be respectful. This is another episode of the Baltimore Way. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. Y'all already know it's all love, fam. This your boy Tony 2 times. I'm out.